Okay, we're back. Welcome to Bear Cave Ranch. Off-grid homesteading. It's our 4th of July extravaganza. Here, it's Independence Day. A non-political channel. We're going to talk about politics for just 1 second, kind of. I'm going to share with you what I think is the most important words ever written down. This comes from, if you don't know, the Declaration of Independence. That's what we're celebrating today. July 4th, 1776. Everybody signed it, and it got sent off to the King, King George III. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal and that they are endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed, that whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it, and to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles. What does that mean? Let's do a quick breakdown. Inalienable rights, you're born with them. Hi, love. I'm on take 5.
Oh, it
You
was
are
like it's a really long video.
you are born with these rights. They're not given to you. They are yours. Life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. Where does the Bill of Rights fall into that? It breaks all of that down. That's all it is. So we had American citizens signing this. No, that's wrong. It's amazing to me. You can ask people on the street, what is Independence Day? And you'll get a million different answers. No. These were British citizens telling their king, we're done. As citizens of your country, we have asked to be treated fairly, and you have failed. You have failed to protect us. You have failed to acknowledge our rights as people. These are rights that you have, that I have. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you come from. I don't care what you believe. Those rights are yours as much as they are mine. I have a right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. So do you. That does not mean I can go to the guy down there on the other side of that hill and take his food. I have a right to live, and I got to eat. No. Your rights end where somebody else's rights end or begin. He worked for his food, I worked for mine. That's the way it goes. We have the right to pursuit of happiness. You're not guaranteed happiness. Neither am I. We have a right to pursue it. Equal rights for the pursuit. Outcomes may vary. That's the way it is. Inalienable rights. I don't care if you believe in a higher power, a supreme being, God, whatever you want to call it. I'm that indifferent on it. I don't care. You have the same rights that I do. I have the same rights that you do. It's the way it works. The Constitution, does it give us rights? No, it doesn't. You have those rights because you are a living, breathing human being. That's what inalienable rights are. These are rights because you're alive. You're a natural person. The Constitution and the Bill of Rights, that affirms your rights. That's saying we recognize that, and we need to put this down so that people in the future don't mess it up. Well, guess what? We're in the future and people are messing it up. There's certain things we need. We need food. I have a right to feed myself and to feed my family. I have to buy food at the store. That food has to be approved through an agency. I can go out and hunt for food, but I have to pay for that right. Oh, wait, does that make it a right? Well, it's supposed to be a right. It's in here. But guess what? You got to pay for it. So what is it? It's a privilege. Yeah. I have a right to protect myself, to defend my family against wrongdoers. But you got to pay for that privilege. So where are we at today? We're at the same place we were in 1776. That's the point. It's time to look at history, study it, learn it, love it. You can hate it for all I care, but understand it at least that we are in the same place that we were 240 years ago, roughly. Our rights have become privileges. Our government is no longer operating under our consent like they should. They now hold the power. And we'll give one example. Let's turn the camera. That way is what's called BLM land. Is it? Because the sign says your public land managed by the BLM. Why does it say that? Because this says that the federal government cannot own land. Yet when I read the paper, it says, oh, the federal land. Well, it's not federal land, it's our land. It's your land, it's my land. This land was made for you and me, right? That's the fact of the matter. But they'll have us believe that they own it, that they control it, that they can make laws. They have law enforcement. How do they have law enforcement? That shouldn't be allowed. It's not per the law of the land. The framework of our government says that they can't own land. They can't control it. That's left to the states. So how do these guys decide that they own it, or that they control it, or that they can issue orders? Because we've allowed it. Now, do they do some good things? Absolutely. And that's fine. I mean, but they need to understand where their place is. It's ours, not theirs. They're not supreme beings. They don't control me. They don't control you. They don't control the ground. But they sure try. So, today, January 4th, 2019, where are we at? We're at the same place that we were when that was written. Where this was never supposed to happen again. Where a new government was set up that would meet the ends of protecting life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. But instead they've controlled life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness and determined who is deserving and who wasn't. I want to leave you with that. Think about it. And really examine, are we free? Do we have liberty? And what can I do to change it? Enjoy your fireworks. Enjoy your barbecue. Enjoy your adult beverages tonight. Be safe. Don't hurt anyone. Don't infringe on anybody else's rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, because that's what our country is founded on. Everybody, stay safe. Be good to each other, and we'll see you next time. Happy 4th.